I don't know, Muglax Lives. I think it's time to play a little Arc Aberration. Alright. I haven't got to play since last time, so I am gonna need to go get some more. Hey, you know what? It looks like I have one more angly piece here on my hotbar. I should probably get that put in. Where? There you are. Oh, right. I can't put in the angly piece because I need the other pieces here. That's right. That's right. How we doing in here, by the way? I've got fertilizer. Nice. I can go ahead and get. Oh, not that one. Go ahead and get a couple of plants going here. That'll be useful. Go see if I can find some narcoberry seeds. There we go. Anybody, you do. Anybody else? I really don't have that many dinosaurs left anymore. They all died. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. Yep. I forgot what I was doing. Wow. Yeah, it's been a busy couple of days. With work, anyways. I think I might have had a half hour where I wasn't busy last night. Okay, go ahead and seed that, seed, and that. Ooh, you know, I need a storage chest up here yet too. These are irrigated, right? Yep, irrigated. Okay. Yeah, once I get the other taps on here, everything should be. Wow, that is totally not what I told you to do. There you go. Let's fill up my canteen. And let's get my stuff back down here. I got 31 bolts, and then I am gonna need food. Looks like I'm out of food. Food is something I have. Now it's telling me I'm out of water. Let's not use the water. I thought I just... Did I not click on that thing? I guess I didn't click on it. I thought I had just drank some water out of the old tap there, but I guess not. Okay. So what I need then is I need... What do you got on you? Nothing. So why don't you follow me? We'll take you as well. Follow me. And then you are going to follow me. We're going to find some crystals. It's going to take a long time, too. Because this guy's slow. Last time I got crystals from right down here, so I don't know. We might be able to find something a little closer than that. Looks like there might be a couple of spots up this hill over here, so we'll go this way. So we actually played our D&D last night with my oh, don't touch that, but I'll take these crystals. I like how you guys just stand there in those cursed mushrooms. Those are the horrible ones that make you cold. I don't know if this blue up here is going to be crystals or if it's going to be some kind of flower. Uh, but yeah, we it was pretty crazy. We spent the last session like 2 hours of it just they just stood there discussing what. Oh, look right here, some discussing what they were going to do to try and fight this dragon. Now we got a quest to steal its egg. The quest was not to fight the dragon, but they decided, oh, we gotta fight this dragon. And so there's some reoccurring NPC characters in our game, and they sent out a call to them, and they showed up, and they were all game to hunt a dragon. And so looked like we were gonna hunt a dragon, and so then we get out there, and it's in the desert. We get out to the desert, right? And I'm just there for the egg. I mean, that's the quest that I was given. Get the egg, bring it back. But I'm fine hunting a dragon. I don't care. And so we get out there, and we see the dragon go by. So this is our chance to get in there and get the dragon egg and get back out, if that's what we're gonna do. Either way, we gotta get the dragon egg. So we get in there, and so it's the inside of its cave is like covered in glass and stuff, and because it's a lightning dragon, and so it's melted all the sand. So its nest is made out of glass, and it was pretty crazy. And so we had this wizard who never uses his spells in a way that's super useful. And I mean, in his mind, I guess it must be useful. Otherwise, why would he keep doing it? But for me, it's not ever really that great. And so he throws out his hypnotic spray, which stuns whatever it hits, and so he stuns these low-level creatures that are outside the cave, and then immediately after that, our other caster hits them with a spell that unstuns them. Because if they take damage, they stop being stunned. And I thought that was hilarious because, like, 2 sessions before that, the other caster had cast a spell to stun a bad guy, and then the wizard threw a spell on it that was almost identical, which made it pointless for the caster to have stunned that guy at all. And so it really cracked me up because the one caster is all about AoEs, abilities that hit more than one creature, and then our wizard is always trying to stun everything. We did it on raids a lot. We'd have casters who'd be like, "Yeah, no, don't stun anything, don't stop anything from being attacked. We're just gonna be dumping damage on everything, and no, just stop doing that. It's not helpful." So I don't know. I guess our wizard is of the mindset that he needs to stop everything from attacking because he is so afraid of being attacked. And so he's always saying things to me like, "You don't understand. My guy has only got X amount of hit points," and I'm like, "Dude, that's only a few hit points less than what I have, and I'm the tank. So you're gonna have to try again if you think the fact that you have 50-something hit points versus my 60-something hit points is that big of a deal, like you act like it is." And then he's like, "Well, you got more AC," and then 2 spells, and he's got more AC than I have. And he's He's just afraid of his character taking damage, like ridiculously afraid. And then on top of that, last night I noticed for the first time he's also afraid. Well, I kind of noticed it before, but it really came out last night. He's afraid to roll the dice and not succeed. And so anytime there's something important that you need to roll the dice for, he doesn't want to roll the dice for it. And and I think that might be why he doesn't use the spells we need him to use when he just lets us get hurt and stuff when he could prevent it, but he's got to roll against it, and so he doesn't want to roll against it in case he doesn't succeed, I guess. And so we get to this dragon's lair, and it's got a spy eye on the wall, and so it has to be dispelled. And so he tries to dispel it and he fails. And so, but when he goes to roll, he's like, oh, I don't know if we should even mess with this thing. I'm like, well, it's gonna, it's a trap of some kind or something, man. We got to get rid of it. I knew it was a spy eye, but my character didn't know. And and the wizard's the one who discovered that it was magical. But if a gem is shoved in the wall and magical, then chances are it's either some kind of switch or it's spying on you. And so he'd used a special ability to set his dice roll at a certain level. He's got a special ability to do that 2 times a day. He rolls a dice at the beginning of the game day, and then 2 times a day he can set a dice roll for a specific amount, whatever it is he rolled at the beginning of the day. And so, but he'd already used it, and so he couldn't use it again. And so he's like, "Oh man, I'm gonna have to roll for this one," and then he fails, and it lets the dragon know we're there. But you could just hear it in his voice. He was so upset that he had to roll. And I'm like, whatever, man. We're here to kill the dragon, anyways. They spent 2 hours discussing how to fight this dragon, right? And so we finally get there, and we get the egg out, and then I'm like, well, I got my egg, so we can leave now if you want, or we stay and fight the dragon like you want. I'm game either way. And they're like, should we stay or should we go? Should we stay or should we fight the dragon? I think we should just leave. I think we should just leave at this point. I'm thinking, you guys wasted 2 hours of our game time. We only get to play a few hours every other week. You wasted 2 hours of our game time planning to fight this thing, and now you just want to leave. Seriously? So they fiddled around trying to decide if they were going to stay or leave. And they kept asking me what my opinion was, and it just driving me crazy. What's your opinion on this? My character's name is Corian, so we call each other by our character. What's your opinion on this, Corian? I'm like, seriously, guys. We can stay, we can go. I don't care. It's all good. What's your opinion on this? I'm like, look, if you want to leave, we need to go now. It takes a minute of game time to cast the spell to get us out of here. So if you want to leave, then we gotta do it now, or we prep for this dragon coming in. And so I'm like, I'm moving my guy next to the only entryway into the cavern, so it has to come past me. And as soon as it comes past me, I will attack. And they're like, well, what are you doing? Like, well, he said he's gonna attack. I'm like, yeah, if you guys are gonna attack, then I want to be in position to attack. I don't want to be standing here when it finally shows up. I want to be in position and ready to fight it. So they hem and haw until it's too late. The dragon is at the doorway, and so then they don't get into position. The wizard, he acts like he's helpless sometimes, which also drives me crazy. And so everybody positions their characters where they want, and then he tells people, we're on a computer game, we're on a computer program, I mean. And so he's got to take his mouse and click and drag his token to where he wants it. And instead, he says, I'd like my guy to be moved over into the corner of the room. Dude, you're at the same system we're at. take your hand, put it on your mouse, and move your character. Seriously. Isn't our job to move your character for you? And he, his computer is close to his bed. Well, it's not close to his bed because he can't see the screen from his bed. Oh, I'm going the wrong way here. I want to move these into here. Because when we discuss comics, he's the guy I discuss comics with. I want him to look at something involving the comics, and he'll complain because he has to get out of bed to look at his computer screen. And so it's like, seriously, dude, just sit at the computer. I sometimes wonder if he's not laying down while we're playing. Although he can't because he's got to roll his dice. I don't know. It's bizarre. Okay, I don't see any more crystal clusters here. I'm curious what this is over here, though. I want to see what this is. Oh, it's a gas pocket. Okay, and that's a gas ball. Sometimes the gas balls, when it erupts, comes out on the ground. It just looked like a pink box from over here. I wasn't sure what I was looking at. Hey, look, there's some crystal right there. I don't want that blue stuff. Where's my ride, guys? There it is. Alright, let's go, shiny. So, yeah, either way, we got trapped in the cave by the dragon. And they're like, what are you going to do? The DM's like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I'm like, as soon as it gets in range, I'm swinging my swords at it. And he's like, alright, everybody roll initiative. I feel like I should have gotten an attack before we rolled initiative, but I feel like hidden where I was at next to the door, I should have gotten an attack as it came into the cave, but it came in far enough for me to hit it, and then he made us roll initiative. I still got to attack it before it could do anything, but yeah, it went pretty good for my character anyways after that. The wizard, he had taken off to the far corner of the room to get as far away from the dragon as possible. And then I, of course, am a frontline fighter, so I am right up against it. And then, because it's a lightning dragon, it shoots lightning in a straight line. And a bunch of the characters were lined up in a straight line that I was not part of, and so it didn't attack me. I drank a lightning resist potion, and it didn't spit lightning at me. And I was a little disappointed by that, because I wanted to see the potion in use. And then it tried to throw a boulder on me, but I dodged it out of the way. And then after that, it was pretty much just choppy till it was done. And but man, the wizard, every place he went, he got in the cluster of people because he was trying to get the dragon to attack other people besides him by standing near them, but that meant that he was in the cluster, and so the dragon kept going to the cluster so it could hit as many people as possible. And so, man, I tell you, if he was a crier, he'd have been crying by the end of that, because I could hear it in his voice that he was upset by constantly being in the attack radius of this dragon. And which is understandable if it happens every fight like it does to my characters. I can totally understand being upset. But you know, he only got hit like 4 times by the dragon during the fight. And the dragon hits like 3 times a round, and we fought it for like 5 rounds. So, yeah, it wasn't that big of a deal. But, oh, to listen to him whine about it. It keeps hitting me. Why does it keep hitting me? Because you're standing next to it. Because you're always standing next to it. Because you should hold your ground and attack instead of trying to run away constantly. Man, I came back with a lot of crystal. I'm going to need more cementing paste, I think. Stop taking stuff out of there. I need to craft 2 walls. Walls. Where's walls, man? 1, 2. Okay. And then I need... I don't know if I need a right or a left. Let's go with a right. We'll see how that goes. Oh, I need you guys to stay here. We'll see how we do here. But, yeah. And then his spell selection drives me crazy. So here we are. We're fighting a dragon. Oh, I didn't even bring them with me. We're fighting a dragon. And it's a big dragon. It's our first adult dragon. It's like 8 levels higher than we are. But there's a bunch of us, so it balances out. But 8 levels higher than we are. And so what does he do? He casts his smallest attack spell on it. And he follows that up by almost the smallest attack spell he can cast from a wand. And so here we've got people blinded, we've got people nearly dead. Oh look, I got the right one, but can we... Oh, it's dependent on which way the wall is facing? I had no idea. Why won't this one go here? I don't understand. What's it obstructed by? I don't think I can get up on top of here to fix this. Look, I need... There we go. I'm going to take this out. It's going to make me angry. I hate wasting this stuff. Alright, I'm going to put that one in. And then... Yeah, and then it just went right in. What? Why? Okay, so I need a right and a left. I need another angle. And then, oh, I need 2 more. 2, 3, 4 straight walls, I think. Oh. I'll have to take Roly-Poly there out for some rock time here. Gonna need some. But, yeah, just like I said, we get in there, there's like small trash mob types. Just little guys. Not even anything major. Like, the one thing we fought at level 2. At level 2. And there were 2 of them. We're level 8. That's... doesn't sound like a lot, but in D&D, that's a lot of difference. A lot of difference. So... Hey. You want to get around that, or... And so... So I didn't understand his desire to use a major spell like Hypnotic Pattern on him. Like, you should just been throwing your firebolts at him. We need to save all our attack power for the dragon. And, alright, so I need a left. I need a right. I need a slope. Oh man. And then I need 3 more walls. What I really need is more cementing paste. Oh, no, 1, 2, 3. And then everything else has got to be ceiling, if I'm doing this right. Okay, so wall, slope, or angle, slope, ceiling. And and so then we get inside. I think he did cast Scorching Ray, which is a real spell. Like it requires you to spend things you only get back after a long rest, which is super rare for him. Why won't it place? Oh, it made a clicking sound. You ignorant wretch. Alright. Get that one in place then. Get that one in place. Oh, what is going to happen here? This is going to be weird. I wonder if I can put the slope in there upside down. Alright, so I need a... Oh man, I don't know what I need. I need a left, I think, and a slope. Again, 2 slopes, but I don't know if I can slope up the other way. I didn't pay attention to that. I'm going to need cementing paste. Cementing paste? No. Okay. Well, let's get the slope in here then, at least. I'm gonna grab a left. I could make a window. So let's try this left in here. We'll see if this is the piece I need. And, so Scorching Ray is great. But then he followed up with a Firebolt, which is the lowest damage spell he has against a dragon. Yeah. No, see, I need the exact opposite of that. Or I'm just gonna have to change this from being a slope, is what I'm doing here. Take this out. Whoa, don't take out my wall. Yeah, get the slope there. Okay. And then I'll have to take Rolly out to get some more stones so I can make some more. Boom, boom. Crafting, and so I want one more wall to go in there, and then let's go get some stone. Oh, you had a lot of levels. Roly-poly. And so, I'm just like, seriously? You got so many powerful spells, man. Why is your choice to go with Firebolt? Because the way the spell system works is you have level 0 spells, called cantrips. And so the level 0 spells, the cantrips, are your basic spells that you can never run out of to be able to cast. They're your weakest spells. That doesn't mean they're weak, it just means that compared to your other spells, they're a bit weak. Like, at the level we're at, I think he does 2d8 with them, and like a level 1 spell, or we'll do like 3d8, so it's lower than a level 1 spell. Does he use level 1 spell slot to do more damage? No. No, he you know what, you're kind of in my way here, big guy. He opts to go with his cantrip. And then, the next round, he, ooh, I need that. He opts to go with 3 charges from his Wand of Magic Missile. Not even a spell slot that time. And so he casts that. Magic Missile is 5d4 plus 5. And so I'm like, alright. Could we get some oomph, please? Maybe? He's got level 4 spells, he's got level 3 spells. I think his level 3 spells were all used up at that point, because he used them on weird things, like Tinser's Magical Disc, because he was trying to use it to scoop out gold or something. I don't know. And, ooh, I think that means my... What are your problem here? And, so... Yeah, and then after that, I think he did a round of Misty Step, which is an escape spell, because the dragon was too close to him, and just stuff like that. To put it in perspective, he does a round where he does 2d8 damage, which sounds great compared to my 2d6 sword. Except that I then take that 2d6 sword and I attack 6 times using a special ability that allows me to attack an extra 2 times in one round. And so I did like 150 damage in one round, and in that same round he did 21 damage with his magic missile. And he's the wizard. He's supposed to be out-damaging me at this point. And he doesn't. Because he doesn't use his attack spells. And it drives me crazy. Because if you got him, and we're fighting a dragon, one would think you would dump it all into the dragon. And so we finished the fight. We all lived. It wasn't that bad. Okay, so I have got in my inventory nothing. So I have made 1 wall. I need a second wall. I need another slope. And then everything else would be ceilings. I've got enough for 2 more ceilings, and then I'm out of cementing paste again, right? Yep. Because this is high levels amount of cementing paste in use here. That's alright though. This gets me a step closer to building my first actual greenhouse. I had a little one before, but this is the first one I've done with actual glass walls and stuff. So, I want one of those there. Oh, I didn't grab any of it again. I keep thinking that's in my inventory. The crafting is yet to be in my inventory. Okay. Now I shouldn't need any more angles, provided this slope locks into place correctly. 7. There we go. Okay, all the angle pieces are done. And now it's going to be all just ceilings. Look at that. I like it. I like it. I might change this corner here to actually put in another walkway thing, because I'd kind of like to try and build a walkway over to that. I know they've got like those hanging bridges. I've never used them, and I thought I might like to try them out maybe. But alright, with that, click like if you like, subscribe, share, and catch the next one. We'll talk to you later.